Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our new conference hall. We hope you like it. This is the biggest indoor conference hall in Glasgow, but it's still a bit of a crush. However, we feel that today's subject is so important that we should all be involved at the same time. There are three groups who deserve a special mention. Firstly, we're all grateful to those who are holding the fort back at Anniesland, and they'll see this on video. Second, a special thank you to the Overspill group who have agreed to go up on the shelf at the Bova Suite and are seeing the proceedings by satellite. The third special group is the night shift. It's grand to have you with us because we don't see much of you and you don't see much of us. Aren't you lucky? By the way, my name is Tom Johnstone. I mention this not just for the night shift, but because of something which happened last year when we had those splendid open evenings as part of Industry Year. The enthusiasm and interest which was generated exceeded all of our expectations. Some people cheated and came back every night. I was very interested in one piece of equipment which was being very ably demonstrated by one of our young people. He said, "You seem to know something about this. Where do you work?" I'm Tom Johnstone, I said. He shook my hand warmly. Pleased to meet you, Tom. There was a pause, but you still haven't told me where you work. On this special day, it's my privilege to welcome all of you to join in the launch of the Total Quality Programme here at Barr and Stroud. TQM will enable us to become the quality company which is our vision. It will transform our performance so that we can see off the competitors. In this section, I'll outline the programme for the morning. I know you'll find it interesting, and I hope you enjoy it as well. In 1985, the board became alert to a threat of tougher competition. The main cause was a change in policy at the Ministry of Defence. The new policy greatly reduced cost-plus contracts and introduced competition strictly on the basis of lowest price, with no regard for technical support. Charles Berry will give you his assessment of the current position, together with a statement of what the customer expects from us. While we have an enviable record for delivering products which are usually of superb quality, we all know that this result is achieved only after many modifications and corrections. I hasten to add that this remark relates not just to production, but to every single activity inside the company, including my own. For instance, buying department is seldom given enough time for proper negotiations with suppliers. The net effect is that our costs are too high and we will lose orders to the competition. Martin Bell will give an assessment of where we are. He will let you see some samples of what our customers and our own people think about our attitudes and performance. Estimates will be revealed to you of what poor quality is costing us inside the company. We believe that every individual in the company wants to do a good job. If the result is less than adequate, it moves towards harmonisation in recent years, but realise that there is some way to go towards single status, which is everyone's target. Systems. Systems are of importance because many of our problems are caused by a mixture of different procedures. Gains will come and frustrations will evaporate when we get clear standards, formal procedures and controls, together with consistent implementation. Discipline in operation will be essential, so I'm afraid we'll have to give up some of the old freedom to do our own thing. Continuous updating will bring in the latest methods. Finally, we all have a vision of a new building on a new site. Considerable work has been done on feasibility studies, planning and drawings. This is an architect's drawing of one of the ambitious plans under consideration. The major problem is that the new buildings cost a lot more than the present site is worth. The benefits of new buildings are so great that we are intent on finding some way of bridging this gap. The vision which we have revealed to you today belongs to us and is unique to us. I hope that you believe, as I do, that it is something to which we can aspire and is worthy of the effort which we are all committing to its attainment. That concludes the first half. We'll now have a short break to let you stretch your legs. Could we ask that only those who are desperate for a cigarette or whatever should leave the hall? We'll show a video for those who remain. Could you please be seated again by 10:02 when we will show you how we are going to achieve these goals. Thank you.